Hello children. In the last class we studied about prime numbers, the square roots and squares. Okay, how to find out square root by prime factorization method we studied. So now let us study about division method. Okay, finding square root by division method. Okay, when the numbers are large. Okay, so that means when we are using this division method, we are using this division method when the numbers are very big. Okay, so that is not possible by prime factorization method. So that is why we use this division method. Okay, so very large numbers, when we go for prime factorization method, it becomes very lengthy, and then it is difficult also to it is what time consuming also. So therefore we are to come out of that, we are using this one, division method. Okay, so in division method we are using square numbers. Okay, in dividing we are using square numbers, and we have to concentrate on place values of the digits. Okay, in a number the place values of the digits we must know very well. Okay, then why we have to know place values means, come here, let us see here 729. Okay, in 729, here I have written 729 ones, tens, hundreds. The place values of 729 is ones, tens, hundreds. In that ones place and tens place, from right, is it not? From right we are taking ones, tens and hundreds, is it not? So ones and tens is 29. So that we have to make one group. Okay, one bar. Upon that 29 we have to write one bar. Okay, here I have done here. Then the next digit only one is there, one digit, that means one bar you have to put. That means we have to divide 7 first, then again 29 at once we have to take. That means we in a normal, that means ordinary division, what we are doing digit wise, we used to take down, and then we were dividing. But here 2 digits once we have to take. How is that? Let us see here. The square numbers we have to take. 7 is there. The nearest square number is how much? 4, isn't it? 2 2s are 4. So 7 minus 4 is how much? 3. So 329. That is 29 you have to take. So it will become 329. Now here this 2 becomes here. This 2 becomes a divisor, and this 2 becomes a quotient. Okay. So now, so what is the quotient or divisor is here? Quotient or divisor, both are same, is it not? Because we are taking square numbers. Okay, 2 2s are 4. So that means the double of that, the sum of the same number, that is quotient or divisor, what you have here, like 2 is there, 2 plus 2 is how much? 4. That we have to take here. Okay children, once again I am repeating. The divisor or quotient, whatever is there, that both are same, is it not? Double of that is how much? 4. Okay, 2 plus 2 is 4. Did you understand? So then the next 329 is there. We have to take another digit here, ones digit. Okay, another digit. This will become tens digit. Okay, so another digit, how to choose another digit? See here, 329 we must get. So now 47, how I got? I tried from 41 into 41. 41 into 1 is equal to how much? 41. Is it not? So what? 1 and 1 both are same. Okay, 41 into 41 is 41. 41 into 1 is equal to 41. So like that, the same digits we have to choose here. Okay, so that is 41 into 1 is 41. So very less number. So what we have to do is, we have to go for another number. 42 into 2 is how much? 42 into 2. 42 into 2 is equal to how much? 2 2s are 4, 2 4s are 8. 84. 84 also is very less number compared to 329. So like that we have to try and go. 43 3s are also, you will get a very less number. At last how much I got here? 47 7s are, both I have taken here. 47 into 7, how much? is 329. Okay children, 7 sevens are 20, 7 sevens are 49, 4 7 fours are 28 plus 4 is 32. Okay, so 329, so 0 you will get. Okay children, the same number we have to choose here, 7 and 7. Okay children, so now let us see another one. So if I teach 2 to 3 problems or 4 problems, you may understand. So that is why I am teaching one more problem here. Here we have how many digits? 4 digits. This number is 1296 and this is 4 digits. Okay children, so how to divide this? From 3 divide 1296. So how to divide? Before that, not from 3. First we have to group this one. Okay, 1296. 1296, how to group it? Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. Ones, tens, one group. Hundreds, thousands, one group. That is two digits we have to group. Okay, 12 and 96 separately. That is we have to 12 we have to divide first. So 12 to divide, which is the nearest square number? 4, is it not? 2 2s are 4, 3 3s are 9, 4 4s are 16. So which is nearest one? I think it is 9, is it not? That is what? 3 3s are 9. Okay, so 12 minus 9. 12 minus 9 is how much? 3. Okay, now 3 you got, and this 96 together you have to take it down. So then 3 3s are 9 you got, that finished. Okay, divisor you got 3 and quotient you got here 3. Okay, now next what you have to do? The double of divisor or quotient you have to write here. Double of that is how much? 3 plus 3 is 6. Okay children, so now if you, that means to make it nearest number 396, this 396, we are getting here 66 6. How I got this 66? I tried like this. 61 ones are 61, 61, 62, 2s are 2 2s are 4, 2 6 are 12, and then 63 3s are 3 3s are 9, 3 6 are 18, 189, 64 4s are 16, 4 6 are 20, 4 25 to 56. Then 60 5 6 5s are 5 5s are 25 to 5 6 are 30 to 32, 325. Then 66 6 are how much? 6 6 are 36, 3 6 6 are 36, 3 39. See children, here exactly we got here 396. Okay, so that means 66 6 how much? 396, 0. Okay, now what is the square root of 1296? Is 36. What is the quotient you got here? 36. Okay, that 36 you have to write here. Now let us go to the next problem, that is find the least number that must be subtracted from 5607 so as to get a perfect square. Okay, also find the square root of the perfect square. Okay, now look at this. From that is 5607 we have to divide, is it not? So once again let us come to the question. Let us see the question. Find this least number. Find the least number that must be subtracted from 5607 so as to get a perfect square. That means, what is the meaning of this sentence children? What is the meaning of this sentence? 5607 is not a perfect square. Okay, to make it perfect square, what is the least number? What is the smallest number? We have to subtract from this. We have to subtract. Okay, to make it a perfect square. And then we have to find the square root of the perfect square. What perfect square we get at last? For that we have to find the square root. Okay, now let us divide by division method. 5607 you have to make it group 2 2. Okay, 2 0 7 one group, 5 6 one group. Now the 56, which is the nearest square number for 56, is 8 8 is 64, 7 7 is 49, 6 6 is 36. In this, which is the nearest number? 49 is the nearest number. So therefore 7 7s are 49. Subtract. If you subtract, how much you get? 7 you get. Take 0 and 7. Then next, what you have to do? Double of divisor or quotient. Any one. Okay. 7 plus 7 is 14 you get. So for that, how much you have to take? Which digit you have to take in one digit to make it the nearest number for this 707. So I got here 744 into 4 is 576. Okay, children. Now 1, then subtract, how much you get here? 3. 10 minus 7 is 3. 6 minus 5 is 1. 131 is the remainder. Okay, remainder, we didn't get 0 here. We got how much? 131. That means 5607 is not a square number. We have to make it a square number by subtracting the smallest number. So let us see. Here, how we have to write here? 74 square is less than 5607. Okay, 5607 by 131. Okay, therefore 5607 minus 131 is equal to how much you get? 5476. So once again, 74 square, it is what? Less than 5607 by how much? 131. So therefore we have to subtract 5607 minus that remainder, how much you got? 131. Subtract, you will get 5476. That is 5476. Now see, not necessary to divide again. So I have done here. It is not necessary. That means how much you got the here the quotient. That itself is the what is that? The square root of 5476. That is equal to 74. You can check it. You can verify. This is just verification I did here. Okay. You can verify this. So if you verify, definitely you will get 0. That is the square root of 5476 is 74. Okay, children. Now let us move to the next problem. That is, find the, see, these are the worked examples. Okay. Find the greatest 4-digit number which is a perfect square. So you all know what is the greatest 4-digit numbers. So you have to remember, greatest 4-digit number means from 1. Greatest 1-digit number is how much? 9. Greatest 2-digit number 99. Greatest 3-digit number 999. Greatest 4-digit number is 9999. Okay. Now let us divide here from 99 is there. The nearest square number is how much? 81. So that is 9 9s are 81. So you will get here 9 minus 1 is 8. 9 minus 1 is 8. 9 minus 8 is 1. Okay. Now you have to take double numbers, that is 99 at a time. Okay. So here double of divisor or quotient is 18. 9 plus 9 is 18. Then so here 189. See, 9 you have to take here. 9 here 9. 189 into 9 is 1701. So you got here, after subtracting, you got here 9 minus 1 is 8. 9 minus 0 is 9. 8 minus 7 is 1. 198. Okay. So 99 square less than 9999. Therefore 9999 minus 198 is equal to 9801. Okay. Therefore square root of 9801 is equal to 99. Now next example is, find the least number that must be added so to 1300 so as to get a perfect square. Also find the square. Okay, so also find the square root of that number. So here from this one 13,000, that is 1300, to group it 0 0 1 group and 13 1 group. Okay, 1300 so as to get a perfect square. Also find the square root of that number. Okay, now 1300 1300 you have to make two groups, 0 0 and 1 3 1 group. Then the nearest to 13, the square number is what? 9. Once again I am repeating, the nearest to 13, that is 9. How? 2 2s are 4, 3 3s are 9, 4 4s are 16. So nearest number is 9. So 13 minus 9 is 4. Take 2 zeros here. Now 3 3s are 9 we have taken. Double of this 3 is 6. Okay, 6, 3 plus 3 is 6. Then next 400 is there here, which is the nearest digit you have to take here in ones place to make it to divide this completely. It is not dividing completely since it is not a perfect square. So 66 6 are 396. If you subtract, you will get 9. 10 minus 6 is 4. 9 minus 9 is 0. Then 3 minus 3 is 0 you get. So the remainder is how much? 4 you got. Now 36 square is less than 1300. 37 square is how much? See the difference, children. In less than, that is when we want to subtract, how we did the problem, and when we want to add, so we have to take the next square number. We have to compare both. Okay, 36 square is 1300, less than 1300. Then the next square is how much? 37 square is 1369. How I got this, children? So I have given, I told you to learn also square numbers. Okay, children. 37 into 37 is how much? 1369. I have given. If you multiply 37 into 37 also, you will get 1369. So here next what you have to do, the highest number, what is that? 1369. If you subtract, how much you get? That is 1300. If you subtract 69, you get. Hence the number to be added is 69. Okay, 69. To make it a perfect square, okay, so we have to add 69. Okay, children, this is about what is this worked examples about division method. Okay, division method. Now let us see how to find out decimals, square roots of decimals. The same way, okay, same way, the grouping also same way, but you have already studied ones tens. See here, for example, that is 17.64. This is how we, after decimal point, what we call this as, this is okay, first let us see this one. This is ones place, correct? Ones place. Okay, and this is hundreds place. Okay, this is what we say after point tenths place, that is okay, let us write this number. Ones place is 1. Then next is tens place, that is 10, correct? 10. Then next here how much we can write? 1/10, that is tenths place. 6 is in tenths place. 4 is in hundredths place. Is it not, children? Yes or no? So like this only we have to group here. Okay, see after point what you have here 64, that is 2 already is there. So that is why I am grouping here 64. Then here ones and tens is there, I am grouping here. Understood? Now the nearest 17, the square number is how much? 16. Yes or no? So that is how you got 4 4s are 16. That you have to write. 4 4s are 16. 17 minus 16 is how much? 1. Okay. Take that 16 here. Sorry, 64 down. See, point is there, no? After one that is 4 you got, 4 4s is 16. So that is decimal point started, is it not? So therefore you have to write a point here. Okay, now here 4, the double of 4 is how much? 8. 4 plus 4 is 8. Now how much you have to take? How much you have to take in ones digit? Ones digit. What is the ones digit? So you have to take ones digit as 2. Okay, exactly, that is 81 ones are 81, correct? 82, see, 81 ones are 81. Okay, 82 twos are how much? 2 twos are 4, 2 8s are 16. So 164, isn't it? So you got your 0. That is, what is the quotient you got? 4.2. That is nothing but the square root of 17.64 is equal to 4.2. Okay, children. Now let us move to the next decimal number. Find the square root of the decimal number 12.25. 12.25. Here from here 12.25 is there, no? Group like this. Okay. Then 12, the nearest number for 12 is what? 3 3s are 9, 3 2 5 got. Then again here 12 minus 9. How much is 12 minus 9, children? It is 3. Okay, take the two digits together. See, 12 completely we finished here, that is divided here. Here point is there, so point comes here. Okay, now 65. How we got 65, children? Double of 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. Okay, then here what we have here? 5 is there, correct? So this why I have taken 5 means here, since 5 is there, you can guess 5 5 is a 25, is it not? The last digit. 5 5 is a 25, 2 5 6 is 32, 32. So if you divide how much, that means subtract, you will get a 0. So therefore the square root of 12.25 is 3.5. Okay, now let us see the next problem here. Next problem, that is example, area of a square plot is 2304 meter square. Find the side of the square plot. Okay, now area of the square plot is 2304 meter square. Side square is equal to 2304. Yes or no? Area of the square is what? Side square or a square or L square we write, is it not? So here side square is equal to 2304. So side is equal to what then? Square root of 2304. Now dividing. So already I have taught 4 to 5 problems, is it not, children? Hope you all understood. So here 2304, you have to group it to 2 digits. Then the nearest 23 is what? 16. Square number is 16. That is 4 4s is 16. 13 minus 6 is 7. 1 minus 1 is 0. Then take these 2 digits here. 0 4 you get 704. Okay. Now double of 4 here is what? 8. So then next you have to choose this digit by multiplying with this. 81 into 81, sorry, 81 into 1 is 81. 82 into 2 is how much? 83 into 3 is how much? Like that you have to find out. So we got here 88, 8s are 704, children. So exactly it is, if you subtract you will get 0 here. Okay, children. So now you got how much? 48. That means the square root of 2304 is how much? 48. So the side of the square plot is how much? 48 meter. The next problem, next example. There are 2401 students in a school. Okay. Then a PT teacher wants to stand in rows and columns such that the number of rows is equal to the number of columns. Find the number of rows. Once again I am repeating. How many students in a school? There are 2401 students, and PT teacher wants to stand, that means the PT teacher wants the students to stand in rows and columns, okay, such that rows means what, children? Rows, and see here, see rows, these are the rows, and columns means like this, correct? Columns, okay, like this you have to write. Okay, here they have given one condition such that the number of rows is equal to the number of columns. Number of rows is equal to number of columns they have given. So using that itself we can solve here. Number of rows is equal to number of columns. So let us take number of rows as x, and even this also will become x. Number of students is equal to what you get then. See, number of students, students are standing like this, rows and columns. So that means the number of students will become rows into columns. Okay, so that is x into x. Number of students how many? 2401. That is equal to x into x, x square. X is equal to square root of 2401. Then x is equal to, so we have to divide by division method. Okay, 2401 group 2401. Then the nearest for 24 is 16. Is it not? 4 is 16. 5 is 25 it is. So 1 is less. So therefore we have to take 16 only. 4 is 16. 24 minus 16 is 8. So then 0 1 you take down. Then next is subtracting 0 1 you take. Then here you have to match with this digit, which digit you have to take, choose. Okay, 89 9s are 801. Okay, so x is equal to 49. Yes or no? Square root of 2401 is how much you got? 49. That is nothing but x is equal to 49. Therefore the number of rows is how much? 49, as well as number of columns also 49. But in the question they have asked you only find the number of rows. Therefore number of rows is equal to 49.